If the girl consistently tests your loyalty, is that a red flag?
Yes.
Huh? Quite fun, what?
The woman wants to just be a stay-home wife.
Also,
Not red flag, but then not my woman.
If you have a child, then you want to stay home. Right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. But if you just want to stay at home, then you are bums.
Is it a red flag if she has a completely different personality with her friend groups and is better than what she shows you at home?
like friendlier.
Wow, that's a good question.
I think it's stages. And I think she should be able to be comfortable not being that entertainer with you. Because you have found a place of comfort with each other already. And I don't think it's boring. I think that is what maybe stability or like
you never laugh once.
security feels like.
No
With her,
lah.
okay, maybe one or two, but wow, with her friend group, right? Hit, joke, different.
When you tell a joke in front of her friends, right, she's like, wow, you damn funny.
You're the funniest guy ever.
But when you go home, right, then you tell her the same joke, right?
It's like,
Just like
No, it's the opposite. When she say a joke there, right, it hits damn funny to you. Like, do you think it's that quite red flag? Like, she's so different and I like her better when when we are with other people.
well, actually, maybe it's the guy's problem then. If he thinks that she's more attractive like that, then maybe he just should go and find an extroverted girlfriend.
I'm the opposite because I'm quite introverted, right? Like outside with people, I'm low energy. But alone with my partner, I'm higher energy.
we can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, no
But
shows.
It really shows on your Instagram stories.
Even now.
But I don't know whether that's a problem though.
You're unrecognizable. You're unrecognizable.
But I have to be like that, man. Like with
No need
every
lah.
night.
Yeah, just be nice once in a while.
So you're comfortable with your partner putting on a front for your friends and
We all do though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
friends.
I can imagine his girlfriend like just watching and they Ketchup being. Why is he like that on the show?
Yeah. Like, you all
Where's
get
my
to
fun,
see.
John?
no, but like when they're friends, right, they exude like they are being authentic. Like this is them.
But there are versions of yourself and they're all authentic, man.
Exactly. We all put on different identities. Right? The reason why I actually struggle when worlds collide, right, is because I forget which Daniel I need to be. Like, if like my school friends and like work friends come together, right, I just keep quiet because like I cannot, yeah. Like, because with my school friends, I'm like the very submissive, like putting, like kind of like. Then like we work.
Can you be that person for us now? Like, can you be that version of Dan for us now? Like, how will you answer
I
this
cannot.
question?
I need to have at least 3 members of that group.
So what happens
We'll
at
video call
weddings
them.
then?
Wait, then this one is what?
Yeah.
This
Slightly
version
more
is what?
confident than. Yeah.
And then it's the slightly for good
Slightly,
measure.
yeah. No, but so like with Nat, right? Like is actually the complete opposite. Because I know with Nat, she is very like she turned on baby voice, like
Right.
a bit cutesy
Right.
with me around.
Yeah.
Right.
Then when suddenly, right, because she's like in work mode, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe work from home day. Then
Then
she suddenly
serious.
talk to me very seriously, right? I like it shatters my whole world.
Wait, but it's not personal, right?
It's not personal. It's not personal. I
So
have
how's
to
the QC
overcome
voice
it.
like?
Daniel. It's the opposite.
It was over shot.
Dan.
Okay,
Daniel, come
I would
over
just
here.
say the difference between like hi,
High
to like
pitch.
hi. Then it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you're affected. Even now, you still feel that.
Right.
yeah. I have to control myself because I know that if I go,
He was dissolving, by the way.
I know if I immediately follow that with, hey, what's wrong? I have entered nuclear fission where we just started a chain
Oh,
reaction.
your relationship is so brittle.
No, it's that because I know that like she doesn't like it if
She's
I
very
ask her
sensitive,
what's
that's
wrong.
what you're trying to
If
say.
there's nothing wrong, at
She's
least
very
something.
sensitive.
Like
Yeah.
there's something I just learned, and it's actually been very helpful, which
It's
is
true, it's
called
true.
generous assumptions. Usually, right, when someone talks to you or like your partner talks to you in a certain tone, you tend to assume the worst. You tend to assume like, hey, how come she's being so dismissive to you today or whatever? And if you're going to assume something anyway, why don't we assume something that's positive? Why don't we always give benefit of the doubt? So like there's something that's really helped whenever I ask Nat for something or whatever, and maybe she didn't hear me, so she ignores me, or like she's in her own headspace. I just assume she's really busy right now. She's occupied, like she's thinking about something at work. I can ask her about it later, rather than, she's finding problem with me, like, well, you know, that kind of thing. So like, and it turns out that my generous assumptions tend to be the actual reality more often than not. So I have to move out of that whole like, oh, something's wrong, I need to figure it out. I need to help her now. I need to solve it.
I got the opposite problem. A generous assumption, everybody. And then after that, after a while, you get played.
You get stabbed in the back.
Yeah, played the fool.
But with your partner, that makes sense, lah.
Yeah.
But with other people, then not so much.
Yeah, he's very generous. Like he takes everyone's like word at face value and believes it 100%.
Oh yeah, he believed that I sleep outside my house during renovation.
I
Yeah.
believe her so eh.
You all never see through the
End the
lies.
joke and then you all just keep helping.
I open up my home to you.
If the girl consistently tests your loyalty with like hypothetical questions or games and stuff like that, is that a red flag?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh? Quite fun, what?
Girl insecure, is it?
I got test I say like you have to go for a company gathering. Then what if like a girl like, you're very tired. Then like I say, how will you act in the situation? Then
What you say?
he will do the most high pitch. Yeah!
I think this is okay because it's like a role playing thing between you guys. But there were like I read already before. There's some girls right who will go and create a fake Instagram account and then DM your boyfriend.
No, that's
And
crazy.
then test that way. That's not correct lah. That's wrong. lah.
Wow.
But I feel
also
like if it's
think-
like a quiz, it's quite fun. No?
Yeah.
Quiz okay, quiz okay.
Quiz is not bad.
But you cannot like take the quiz too far.
Yeah, or you quiz
Yeah.
you answer like wrongly or then the person angry. Like if you create real emotions out of a hypothetical situation,
Right.
right?
Yeah, like when you ask a boy to choose you and a mother, there's no correct answer one. And like if he happen to just say mother in front of you, you like cannot snap.
Yeah.
If you go and create another Instagram account or something,
Yeah. No, so, and so right, I read this exact Reddit post, right? It was this girl, sorry, I interrupted you, but like it just came to mind. This girl, right, created 7 different Instagram accounts, right? And tested this guy. And this guy was just so loyal. He just be like, no, sorry, got girlfriend. Or like it will just be high back until it gets weird. Then she's like, no, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Or don't reply.
Yeah.
amazing.
Then right, this girl after 7 tries, right, say, you must be gay, I'm breaking up with you. Because you didn't reply to any of these girls.
She's the one that was
No,
cheating
that's-
because she was
she's-
looking for a reason to.
She's
It's
psychotic.
wild, yeah. That these like girls exist.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a fake like story that some 13-year-old came up with. That also happened.
No,
to
I mean,
everyone.
that
there's so
girl
many
is a
people
red
out there.
flag.
Yeah.
It's probably real.
Is it a red flag if the woman wants to just be a stay-home wife? Like from the get-go?
No. I think it's awesome.
Not a red flag, but then not my woman.
Why?
I feel like to be human, right, is to complete a sum of things in different proportion. Meaning, right, there's some point, right, we have exposure to attention. How much attention? Like too much is bad, but wanting a little bit of attention, not wrong. Like to be vain, to be very vain is bad, but to not be vain is weird. You let yourself go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like if you don't go out and work, then you don't have hardship, then you don't understand breaks, you don't have highs, then you don't understand low, you don't have low, you don't understand high, you don't have new guy colleagues, you don't have a bitchy boss, you don't have someone that reports to you. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you need kind of a little bit of all of that to, if not, our conversation goes stale plus.
So I feel like slight misconception on housewives and the hardship for all the housewives out there. who
not
have gone
to
through
say
housewives.
agree,
Yeah, it's a
agree.
different form of hardship.
Yeah.
I on the other hand am okay, but as long as my partner is okay with the trade-off of what that means also. Because if we are now on a single income household,
Yeah.
I need to be maybe changing jobs so that I can earn a little bit more to cover for 2 people. And that might mean I'm going to work long hours. That might mean I need to drive Grab on the weekends or whatever. Like you're going to see a bit less of me because I need to cover for both of us.
That
now.
will mean no holidays.
That will mean, maybe fewer, like maybe no holidays at all, or like, I don't know, I need to clarify that. But yeah, lah, she must be prepared for what the cost looks like. Lah.
But you're not turned off like in the for the first date. She say like, oh, my
I wanna
dream
stay
is to be a
home.
Thai
No,
Thai.
or like, I mean, I don't want to be a traditionalist or like a turn off to a lot of people who are very modern now, right? But I actually quite like it. Like, I mean, obviously I love the fact that networks and like I love that, and it's great that to be in a dual income household, split a lot of stuff together. But yeah, I actually quite like the idea of a housewife.
What about the opposite? Like if she works like a lot, she prioritizes work over like hanging out, going out for dinners and
It depends what the career is, I think. I mean, like, I think it's quite understandable for a lot of jobs. Like, if you're a doctor and like you're on calls and shift work, I think that's something
she's
that you
an
just
insurance agent, financial consultant.
great, make the money. I mean,
She can decide.
she can
What
decide
I'm
her
trying to
time.
say is that she can decide her time.
She can
But she
decide her time, but
prioritize.
this is one of the few jobs, right, where linear to exponential rise in income, which then benefits both of us. Compared to like, obviously, the more hours you put, if you are on hourly wage, you also increase very linearly. But
I feel like it's only a red flag if there is no child. Like I think that if you have a child, then you want to stay home and like housewife, all that, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's a goal and there's like a purpose. But if you just want to stay at home, then you will bum. Sia. like you serve no purpose. Like because every duty and all this kind of thing that needs to be done at home.
We just assume a child was in place, but he was just thinking. But
Yeah. No, you mentioned it. I just
wait, I want to clarify my point. If Pat wants to be a bum now, I'm okay. But the question was at the start of our career when we first met when we were 18, 19. If she tell me she want to be stay home, cannot.
like where I'm coming from is that the moment when Ollie was born and Ned says, I'm so sorry, I can't bear to leave our child at home alone. I want to be a housewife from now on. I am so okay with it.
To answer your question also about the extreme opposite, right? I think as long as this individual is in the pursuit of something,
Of happiness.
I think that is more valuable.
But what if she just want to be
Money.
happy? Like her aim is to be happy, and happy does not include working.
No, but then how are you going to achieve that goal? If you just say that but you have no plans to achieving it, right?
She just
She
don't want to
says-
work. Oh. She
Maybe
just feel
she-
like she
Yeah,
don't
then
want
there's
to work.
something
Yeah.
flawed about that.
She invests.
No, cannot. That's a job. No,
What?
what if she just don't want to work? Like she just feels like when she go to work, right? It just
She
waking up
robot-
early
no,
doesn't
she-
agree with her.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to commute.
Groaning.
Since you are able to afford my retirement, can I just take 1,500 from you every month?
No, but the problem with that, right, is that like I saw this post about like girls who date like super rich people.
Yeah.
They also say that one of the things you have to accept is that you're just so replaceable. They will cheat on you. They will focus on their business and all that kind of thing. If
Wow.
you're just going to be that for them, then that's all you ever be, and you're easily replaceable. You're almost like a commodity.
Because
There's
you're not a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot talk to them about business. You cannot talk to them about ideas. And as they grow as individuals also, you cannot match their wavelength. Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of very successful couples where like they have clearly defined roles where the wife is not just housewife, stay at home, clean, that kind of thing. She is like, he is the CFO, she is like the COO. She just manages all operations in the house. And like she even manages cash flow for like the family and all, like she handles all the bills. Like there is a clear role. If it's the house, it's her domain. She handles all of those things. And I think it's like, wow, like very, very amazing
That's
to see.
a job.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But so if that is kind of a role, because she's not bringing any additional income back into the household, but she's bringing all these like benefits. I think that's completely respectable.
My slight concern with that, right? These are not very high level skills. So at some point, right, you clean table, you wash dishes, you know how to cook a few things nicely, fold clothes. All these I can outsource.
No,
then,
but,
then who are you?
No, she
But-
manager. She
no,
manager.
but that's what I'm saying. It's not the cleaning or the cooking. It's like
I see where both of you are coming from, but you're on different wavelengths. Now.
like she's literally
You're
like
looking at a woman for utility.
she is an accountant. Like without her, you literally might be in deficit mode, and like you don't have to worry
but
about
you
that.
may not, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
No,
the
but
same
I'm
thing
saying
can
is
be
that-
said the other way around, right? Which is that if you're just providing me with money and a roof over my head, I can go find anybody else that can do the same.
You can.
Yeah.
It's harder as you age, lor.
But the point here is that she's not just bumming around. She's not just always on the couch watching TV like 24/7.
She's doing something like, yeah.
Like she's actually bringing way.
I will-
upkeeping the house.
I will wager she's watching TV all the way until she's on the way
7
home.
PM.
Of course.
Who don't want
the
to
daily
be
Ketchup.
Tai Tai?
Star
I
Wars
feel
4
like
PM.
who don't want to
Baywatch.
be Tai Tai?
Yeah, I love the idea of a housewife, right, going 10 a.m. and then meeting her girlfriends because they're going to go for like brisk walking.
Yeah.
You know, and no, it must be like this one. And then after that, they're going to go for Qigong or Tai Chi. And then after that, they'll go for
Coffee,
lunch.
high
Then after that, they're
tea.
going to pick up the kids. And then, you know, like that's quite cool. Right? It's quite fun.
No, I think it's cool if we've built a life together. I feel like if we did that time, we're going to chiong our career, right? Then we chiong our career, then at some point we have kids, or then we struggle for a bit. Let's say I have a business idea, and then I say, can I quit my job? I want to pursue this business idea. And then she say, okay, I will hold the fort for us.
Yeah.
Okay, then you chiong, and then despite good times, bad times, she stuck by you, and then the business, bam, you become rich, successful. Now you say, I want to be a stay-home mom, or I just want to stay home. Stay home.
Yeah.
I feel like you've earned the right to stay home, and I want you to enjoy the success that I've brought to my life, that we've worked together towards. If we are a dating phase and you say, okay, you want to date me, I want you to know that my expectation in life is that I'm not working a
Right.
single day of my life.
Yeah,
Red
yeah, yeah, yeah.
flag.
Okay.
Red flag.
Okay, yeah,
Right
okay.
away.
You never earned it.
Okay.
Then what? You trading for what? You're trading sex again? Nothing.
Is it a red flag if your partner has side work as a paid companion, but there's absolutely no touching? So all that's involved is go out with the guy, eat dinner, go home. It's just conversations.
How much does she from me?
A lot.
Enough to
Maybe
retire
1
me?
hour, 250 per hour.
But it's like a female. And
Female,
then
yes.
the clients are all male. It's like a.
It's a 1-to-1 dinner.
I feel like if our relationship was so strong, right, and she's like, hey, you go and like sit at the corner, like always like just watch. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, this is so fun. And then she earns so much money.
But 250. No, let's say 200 an hour.
Yeah lah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. But it's like it's awesome to like just pay for the dates. But and it's like not that much that is life changing. Yet you don't make enough to say, you know what, can I just buy you off? Don't do this
Correct.
thing.
Yeah.
correct,
So what will
correct.
you do?
Be okay with it and almost make it a fun thing where like, oh my god, where's like I'm so free today. Like, are you meeting a guy? Okay,
sit
I
at
go
the
to the
other
restaurant. I'll go
table.
sit at the other table.
Honestly, when you ask me this question, right, I straight up thinking if Pat tell me she want to get on this app to earn extra money, will I say go or not go? I'm not thinking some hypothetical. I'm a young man. I'm thinking now my wife tell me
Sure.
I can make $200 an hour accompanying people go to
Go or
event.
don't go.
Yeah. Then
Just
I
have dinner
will
only.
say no.
I feel like there's no skill being developed.
Why? It can be
The skill of
conversational.
conversation.
Which
Yeah.
honestly is the most
And
priced one.
It could be networking also. You're meeting
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
wealthy men.
Okay, green flag. I'm open to it. But I think the challenging question, whether it's a red flag, is if your partner want to do like OnlyFans kind.
Obviously, it's a red
Because it's
flag
their
lah.
body, it's their freedom, it's their life. They want to do what they want to do.
I think
He's more okay.
I'm more okay with OnlyFans.
What?
Ha.
Face, no face?
That one can discuss.
But what's the rationale? I don't understand. Why?
I mean both not okay. But
That one
I
less,
would rather
less okay.
because OnlyFans usually start somewhere, right? Then we slippery slope down as the money comes in, correct?
Okay.
So it starts with some sexy post first, lah. But I think to put my wife out for hire for companionship is an insult to the marriage.
Why? It's a service to the guy because the guy loser.
Yeah, she's tackling the loneliness pandemic.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Like to
Hey, don't make me feel like asshole.
No,
I'm
no,
being
no,
the- I'm the only one that's
But you
being
are.
actually honest. Like,
I can understand it, but I think to me, how I look at it, right, is that she is not looking for companionship also. To her, it's just a pure transaction.
job.
It's just a job. And she knows that maybe she has a skill that is being valued by guys, which is that she is a conversationalist. She's a good networker. Maybe people just enjoy like a conversation because she can ask good questions.
Yeah.
To me, those are certain skills that if you put in a normal office, it's not going to pay you $200 an hour.
Yeah.
But suddenly the ability to hold a conversation and ask good questions can get you $200 an hour. To me, it's almost
no,
stupid
let's
not
call
to-
it what it is, right? It's an escort.
Hey, no.
Yes, escort doesn't mean you have sex. It's the purest form of escort.
No, but there's like, my understanding is that there's nothing about it's not romantic at
Yeah,
all.
it's not
it's
romantic.
It's an
It's just-
escort. Like if I'm flying to Malaysia, for example, and I'm attending VidCon and I don't want to go there alone, I get an escort.
Companionship.
Yeah, someone that walk the red carpet with me.
Oh.
That's what it is. Like, yeah, it helps to be a great conversationalist and whatnot, a great networker. Sure lah, but if you're good at all that, you're not looking at this extra $200 lah. You're probably killing it at your job.
I thought guys would be like, no, because like I don't want to share the girlfriend with the rest of the world.
That's how I feel about booking my wife.
Yeah.
OnlyFans, to me, is the negotiable part. How far are we going with OnlyFans? And
Yes.
is it a thing whereby, let's say, there's this OnlyFans creator in the US that worked for 6 months and retired with like 27 mil or some shit?
Wow.
If that's the game plan, I might be able to get behind that, depending on the culture or like the OnlyFans climate in our country.
I think to me is the
You have
discretion
business.
is the discretion at the end of the day, like how discreet the whole thing can be, right? To me,
Yeah.
with the companionship, I feel like it's a very small number of people who is going to get exposed to this thing. But when it comes to the OnlyFans, right, and I think this is quite a cliche answer.
Do you have OnlyFans
Like,
account?
No, I don't.
I also don't. It's also a small number.
No. But this is the risk at the end of the day. My understanding is that with OnlyFans, people can still screenshot and blast it out to the rest
Yep.
of the world, even if you lock it or whatever. And there's this video, and I think it's quite a popular video of this guy telling his sister that does OnlyFans what my school experience is like because you are famous on OnlyFans. Like he gets bullied, he gets shit on, and like not about sibling. Like if my son were to grow up and everyone starts shitting on him because photos of my partner was shared around of her naked, like
Yeah.
to me, like
Agree.
that's
there
a
must be a
problem.
hit and run strategy. The way I see it,
Sure.
there must be a hit and run strategy. If there's no hit and run strategy, it's not a sound
Not
plan.
worse lah.
Yeah.
I think because the definition is a cleaner definition. I don't think there's anything sleazy about
Yeah.
the version, which is like rent a family kind of thing.
Yeah. What I was thinking of is like it's a dinner and conversation. You know, because this guy just like don't know how to no EQ or don't have friends. So he just wants to have dinner and
Oh.
conversation.
So like volunteering to be like a pal.
It's actually a social worker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
social worker, sure.
companion lor.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting paid and you're doing charity work at the same time.
Yeah,
Yes.
you only need to talk So
Okay, so
actually
I'm
like-
comparing to what we have in Singapore lah. If the context of this is volunteering your time, to like for me, I do go out and have FaceTime with certain youths or like first jobbers to talk about their lives, right?
There you go.
Some of them are girls. Sure. I mean, but they don't pay me, ma. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. If Pat wants to do that with guys, sure. Which she does, but she usually texts. Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much. You're a green flag if you subscribe. If you're not, become a green flag now. Okay, bye-bye.